Hey, what's up, guys? Well, just me chilling in the park and blah blah blah. It's just been kind of a mellow day and not really all that exciting. Except when I get to the park, there's a couple of cops here and some random people talking to the cops. Guess nothing new in Medford. Sorry, homeless person distracted me. But, so anyways, had sort of an interesting week. I was doing some genealogy research and tracing back on my great-grandmother's side, on my grandfather's side of the family, which would be my mother's side of the family. So, basically me, mom, grandpa, his mother, and going back on her side of the family, which would be the elder side, came across some information, a biography on a great uncle by the name of William Henry Elder. Kind of an interesting cat. He was an archbishop, and I don't know if he was archbishop of the town. He started off in his ministry in a place called Natchez, Mississippi. I think that's what it was called. I'll leave like an annotation inside with the correct spelling and all that. What was interesting about him is that during the Civil War, he was ordered by the Union troops to give a prayer to the president, which would be Abraham Lincoln at the time, publicly in his sermons at church, and he refused. He wrote his congressman, senator, something along those lines, explaining his position on the matter, and the person in charge in Washington came back to him and said, yeah, we'll get that all cleared up. And he ended up being arrested for it under the premise that orders should be obeyed and not discussed. Later on, Washington actually freed him. So he only spent 9 days in jail, which was some place in Louisiana. I'll leave that name in the annotation as well. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to me because basically there's been, ongoing jokes about, basically my grandfather's side of the family being obstinate and stubborn, and here's a guy of religious order, God-fearing bishop, and usually expect them to, just, do as they're told. And here he is, starting shit over in, the deep south with a general. So thought that was kind of interesting. Find that we have a long line of shit stutters, as I tell my sister. So it was kind of interesting to me. And I also remember a number of years back I looked up somebody along that same line actually was, I have to go back and recheck this because it's been a while since I read that information. It might not actually be somebody related to me, but I wanted to say that it was somebody that started the first labor union, or was part of starting the first labor union back before labor unions were even popular. In New Orleans, Louisiana, so I'll have to go back and look into that. So, that's pretty much how my week's been going. So, YouTube universe, you want to share with me how your week's been going? Leave your comments down below, and don't forget to rate and subscribe if you're interested. And, I know when I restarted this whole YouTube experience, I said I was going to try and do it every week, and I'm trying, so I know I missed last week. I'm going to try and do this every Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. I think tomorrow I might actually do another one, try and talk my sister into going out and playing tennis with me over in Ashland. Well, maybe I'll borrow my aunt's tripod and we'll film sort of our experience pretending that we know how to play tennis. So that'll be interesting. And I might even do something, there's kind of an idea I've been having or at least, well, I have an idea for titles of some episodes. Not necessarily ideas of what I'm going to do yet for those episodes, but I was thinking starting up a WTF kind of, doing these 3 days, 3 days a week, so like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and just having a little fun with it. And, we'll see how that goes. And that's all for me right now. Might include my walk with my mother later on. We'll see how that goes. And pretty much I'm just going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day and, relax. Peace.
Remember this. Right over by Tinselton.
Yeah? So say hi to YouTube, Mom.
You butt. Oh,
I love doing that to her.
Just whip it out.
Yep. Well, I said I might record when, well, okay, so I was in the park earlier while you were sleeping. So
Yeah.
I said I might do a show with, oh, I forgot we go this way. Might do a show with, or not do a show, but I might record with you when we're walking. So, seeing as it's lighting up, I think I'll do some. What?
What park were you at?
Hawthorne. Over by your work.
Oh, you did?
Yep. But found a bench where I could like quietly record myself and not look too weird talking to myself. It's like it's a lot easier to like talk to a camera when you're here or somebody else is here. I don't feel like such a dork, especially with a pink camera because I'm borrowing my sister's camera for all this, so it doesn't feel so odd. But it was kind of cool because like I got there and like I sat on a bench and like these two cops were talking to like some guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder what's going on here.
And then they're probably thinking, oh, I think we're talking to the wrong guy here.
No, luckily they didn't come talk to me. And they ended up driving off. But I don't know, it's interesting to me, like the nice cars that they get here.
Yeah.
I mean, Ashland gets some nice cars too, but this guy had it was like the undercover and the regular marked police car.
Yeah.
Are they're both Mustangs.
Ooh.
And at least I think they're Mustangs. They look like some really kind of heavy, basically like there's a lot of power in their engine. So. Like a muscle car. That's what it kind of looks like. But so that's what it kind of reminded me of. So I don't know. I thought it was interesting. But there was a lot of people in the park.
Yeah.
It's like I was trying to look for the benches that were closer to Tinseltown. But there was a lot of people there, and I didn't feel like sitting there. There was these bikers. They had the motorcycles and they were all dressed in leather. They're just kind of hanging out on this one park bench. Just reminded me kids on their bicycles all hanging out together. And then you have the moms with their kids, and then you have the guys playing softball or baseball or whatever they were playing. So I had to go back further to the playground area to find a bench where it wouldn't look too weird talking to our camera, and that's where the cops were.
Perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect place.
Yeah. So, it's weird, but hopefully I can get Cindy out of the house early enough and go play tennis.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, borrow. Well, I don't know. Kathy's tripod I think is in storage, so.